go low level, medium level, higher level, low, low, boom, back. Okay? It's all the same movement. You just need to understand, it's like Legos. You know? One piece helps the other piece connect. Okay? Take your time. Smooth it out. It's all related, you guys. It's not actually difficult. You know what I mean? Same thing.
I wanted to ask you, how do you create your go downs?
I use a lot of referencing. Like, I like to go to parks and hang out at parks, right? I make a lot of go downs related to people. Okay? If I see a little kid, I got this creation, Rubik's Cube, from those people that their legs are not working. What's it called? What's the right word in German when they were born without legs? You know, they have legs but they're little legs. You know, and you know when they want to go somewhere they do this, and then they get up. You know what I mean? So I see that, and to me it's a move. So I go, okay, I can do this, and then this, if my legs are dead, I do this. Okay? Then this is connected, Rubik's Cube style, I can open. Then this can push, I can freeze. This is a hook, I can lift. This is unhook, boom. You know? So everything to me is like, I'm thinking Rubik's Cube, the cube. I'm trying to match the colors. Okay, here's an old one. I would go from a backlot creation. It's folding like cards. You know when you have cards, you go, your deck of cards. I use the fold. I go from here, here, fold. Okay? Then I go thread, and then this is a snail, an insect. Snail, here, okay, up, baby food. So, old set. That goes all the way back to 92. Okay? It's just thinking of moves. Same thing, everybody's doing W freezes, right? So I'm going to get to my go down. What I think of, okay, you have Tony Rock from Top 9 doing this, right? So I said, okay, Storm does this a lot. Boom, and hook, and boom, and back up. So I said to myself, how can I use the concept and create something? So I go, I'm going to do a go down with the W, walk forward. Ata does this, boom, boom. Rocksteady does a W, boom, and jumping in circles. I said, how can I create a W that's my own? You know? So I say, I'll use a deck of cards for folding, like a t-shirt. You know? When you have a t-shirt, you fold it. So I think of that. I say, okay, my legs can fold, I can do this. So I go from here, go down. I'm using the concept of Storm and everybody. Then I just fold the t-shirt. And up, okay? And I'm just creating go downs like that. You know, I'll take the same go down and Jackie Chan, for instance, which I'll show you a clip in a little while. Jackie Chan, he has a cobra style, right? So he does this. He'll like attack, boom, whack, and he'll strike forward, and his back leg kicks two people, right? One here and one here. So he'll go, whack, and then somebody's swinging a sword, so he'll drop. So he'll go here, so I'll do this, boom, 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 you know? And I think of a certain go down, all right? So you're moving. So I get that from Shaolin movies. I see an old man, how he walks, you know, his dead leg style. Like sometimes an old man would trip, their knee goes down, and they fall like this. So I see that, and I'll say, how can I make that in a move? If I'm top rocking, most people will go 1, 2, up, down. I'd rather do this, drop, and go in, you know? I'd rather go here, hook, down, here. Most people does this. If I want to make it more powerful, I say, I'm going to jump it. So I go here, up, down, here, jump, boom, boom. Okay? So my mind is just creating, trying to see how I can change something that nobody else is doing. But the same concept, you know? But different. My mind works that way, man. Like, I'll think of angles, think of level changes, air, no air. on the ground, you know. I do stupid shit, you know.
But what happens when you directly have I guess, same idea like another b-boy, and you're like, what the hell? It was my mind, you know.
Yeah.
And then he didn't buy it from you, and you didn't buy it from him.
Yeah.
And it was like, who made it first? And it's like,
what I do is after I see that, I change it.
okay.
Yeah, I try to change it again. I say,
Okay.
yo, you keep it. Or you battle for it.
All right.
You know, if you don't know them, say, look, we thought of the same thing. Let's keep doing it, but let's see how many versions we can do changing. You know, how can we change it?
Okay.
So let's battle each other, see how many different ways we can do it.
Okay.
And then whoever does it better keeps it. Like
Oh,
me and
okay.
Stuntman, from my crew, Stuntman, Ricky Rockany, me and him battle for moves all the time. We think similar, you know? And he'll be doing something, and I say, oh, I got that. And then I'll do it, and I go, you saw me at a practice. He goes, no, you saw me. And I said, okay, let's battle for the move, you know? If it's your friend, and we end up battling for the move, whoever does it better, usually I win. He's like, nah, just kidding. But you know, I think, like, there's always similarities. Like, you know if you copied a move or not. You know if you were at a jam. I've seen guys at a jam in a circle like this, and somebody does a move, and everybody goes, oh. And then 4 months later, the kid that watched it is doing it. And then in the battle, that kid is calling somebody else a biter.
Yeah.
But I have the footage of that kid biting it off the other guy. You know? But sometimes you don't even remember where you saw it. You know? Sometimes your body, your subconscious mind, is ready to do it now, and it becomes part of you, and you didn't practice it or anything, it becomes to come out in your memory bank like a computer, you know? It starts to come out. So what I do is I always go back to research. I look at a lot of things, and when I stumble with the move, when I stumble on it, when I see something, I go, oh shit, that's where I saw it from. I thought I made it up, but it's actually from so-and-so. And it was in my subconscious memory bank, and I didn't remember. And then I show my respect, and then I try to change it. You know what I mean? And then when I change it, I'll teach the basic. I'll teach like what I copied off the guy. I'll say, okay, this comes from so-and-so. And then I say, okay, I changed it like this. For instance, ICI's 4-step, right? Rob Zilla showed me a 4-step that's a pyramid 4-step. And it's using the same points, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like this, right? Instead of our feet going to the back, this is the way I switch moves around. Let's keep points. Let's say the normal 4-step's always in the back. 1, 2, always my feet behind me. Rob Zilla's 4-step, it goes against the wall, the corner walls, and it looks like this, here. And then it goes to here. And then shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? Changes the angle. So out of those points, I begin to think, how can I change those around, right? I'm taught a move, and then right now I dissect it like a frog. You open the frog, you start looking. So I said, okay, I get this 4-step, I'm going to dissect it. So if the first step is here, 1, second step is here, 2, third step is here, 3, and the fourth is this. What if I take away the 3? If I take that away and just go directly to the 4, right? You understand? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that 3 out, and it becomes a 3-step. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Different 3-step. Okay? Then, if I take the 3-step out, I say, okay, the 4-step is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take away the 2 and land on, take away the 1, the first step, land on 2. Normally is this, 1, then 2. I'm going to land on 2 directly, so I do this, 2, right? Then I say, now I'm going to go into that sweep, directly from the 3-step. This sweep, okay? And then I create another 2-step, looks like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And my mind just begins to dissect. And that's how you begin to create moves, man. Change shit around. you know.
And there's even a one step, right?
There's even a one step. Yeah. Changes. There's a 7-step. You know, 7-step Kenny taught me.
And it's just good.
It's just foot.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
your
footwork.
legs and everything.
Yeah. It's just lifting your hips and everything, you know. There's a 5-step. This was taught to me by track 2. This is from 1976 footwork. Okay? 1976, you guys. It goes like this. First hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then when you flow it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? It's just, it continues on and on. Here's a 3-step I made up. Huh?
I'm curious to know what's the 7 step. Mention it. So.
7 looks like this. The normal 6 is usually this, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, right? 7 is 1, 2, 3, 6, right? Here it goes. Small kick, detail. That on a beat looks super nasty. On a clap, cat. It's fucking nasty. Oh, excuse me. You understand what I mean? It's endless.
But how do you know what kind of stuff you can use as inspiration for your breaking?
You can use anything you want for inspiration. It's endless. Why not?
Yeah, but when I walk around, I didn't see anything where I think, okay, no, I'm gonna put this into my breaking.
Oh, check this out. Your eyes will not see what your brain is not ready to see. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When your brain begins to see things, your eyes begin to see. There's so many things we don't see yet. Like today, the detail of the way I do something, it looks different than normal, right? Than other people. Slow motion.
Yeah.
Looks different. That's the key you have to pay attention to. I don't care how wild you can get. What I do is I watch how you make the recipe. If you put too much salt in it, it's not that good of soup, you know what I mean? For me, it's like we all chefs. For instance, we all cook food to eat. You know, but how many meals do you actually know how to cook? We all cook a soup. We have all the ingredients, right? You have your water, your chicken, your, if you eat meat, if you're vegetarian, then veggies. You got your potatoes, your onions, your carrots, everything for the soup. You put it in the water, you boil it, after 1 hour, you eat it. It doesn't taste good, you forgot one major ingredient. That's the salt and pepper, the flavor. But there's curry flavor, there's Moroccan flavor, there's Asian flavor, there's cuchi frito, Puerto Rican flavor. You know what I mean? It's like, there's so much different flavors that you can add into the soup to make the same soup taste different. Okay? So use the influences of everything around you and add it into the soup. Okay? You'll begin to see things as you learn more and more and more. Alright? I don't just watch breaking, you guys. Okay? I do not. I actually don't watch breaking to get inspired. I really don't get inspired anymore by breaking. Because too many people look the same. It's boring to me. Okay? I watch the stuff I used to watch when I was a kid first. When there was no videos of breaking, nothing on TV, no computers, no nothing, I watched the Nicholas Brothers, Soul Train, American Bandstand, Fred Astaire, the Three Stooges, the Little Rascals, cartoons, Batman, Superman, Wolverine, the Wonder Twins. When I go on the floor and I think of a go down, little kids do this. If me and him are brothers, right? We are brothers actually, because he's my friend. It's like, if we're going to watch TV, Soul Train's on TV. And we're like running home from school to go watch Soul Train. The little kids are pushing each other like, yo. Because whoever gets to the TV first, back then there was no remote control. So whoever gets to the TV first controls the control. You know, controls those old TVs, okay? You got to click it. All right? So we would race, and little kids do this. Yo, I'm at the TV. And they stop. So I got to the TV, and boom, you know? And they change the TV. I see that, and I say, yo, that's a move. I go in a circle. I what's up? You know? I see that same thing. I say, okay, little kids slide, they grab their blanket. You know, everybody has a blanket when you're little. You shove one corner of the blanket in your nose, the other corner in your mouth, and you put your hands in your balls and you watch TV. Right? That's what most kids do, right? So you'll see most kids chilling like this. Okay? That's where I got this freeze from. I seen a little kid watching TV, and he went like this. And I was like, no, that's fresh. But I don't just want to do this. So I had to do the clock. This. And I got the move from the kid. Same thing. Knee drop. People always knee drop. I think Spider-Man. If you're Spider-Man, Spider-Man doesn't touch the floor like this. It looks too heavy. Right? There's no finesse. When Spider-Man grabs the floor, everything is like smooth. He goes, boom. Everything's like barely touching. Everything uses the neck. So I use those influences. But you know what I mean? I use that. I don't just think breaking. I think character. All the time. That's how I make a lot of my stuff. I don't watch breaking guys. Can I show you some of the videos that we used to watch as kids to get ideas for breaking? And then I'll show you breakers using the ideas like Wiggles and Kenny and using actual real influences from Kung Fu. Using it in their breaking. Yeah? Cool? Hello. Let's set up the thing.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Cool.
Now let's take a break and we set up the thing.
Das
Okay?
Video muss ich